Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we'll see some of the practice questions on B plus trees, which will be useful for many competitive examinations. So let's get into the video. So first question is asked in GATE 2009 examination. The following key values are inserted into a B plus tree in which order of the internal nodes is 3 and that of the leaf nodes is 2. The order of internal nodes is the maximum number of tree pointers and the order of leaf nodes is the maximum number of data items that can be stored in it. So the B plus tree is initially empty. So they have given this series of keys which has to be inserted. So the series of keys which has to be inserted is 10, 3, 6, 8, 4, 2 and 1. The question which has been asked is what is the maximum number of times the leaf nodes would get split up as a result of these insertions. Okay. So for this, we have to insert these keys into the B plus tree, and then we have to find out how many times the leaf node has to be split and then find out the answer. So from the order of the B plus tree, the number of keys which can be inserted. So in the question, it is being given that the order of the internal nodes is 3. Okay. So when the order of the internal nodes is 3, order is usually denoted as P. So P is equal to 3. That means the maximum number of keys that can be inserted into the B plus tree is 3 minus 1, which is equal to 2. Okay. So we construct a B plus tree and in which 2 keys can be inserted into it. The first key which has to be inserted is 10. So we insert 10 into the B plus tree. The next key which has to be inserted is 3. So we insert, first we have to arrange the keys in ascending order. And when we arrange the keys in ascending order, we'll be getting 3 and 10. And then we insert it because all the keys are kept in sorted order inside the nodes of a B plus tree. So we insert it in the order of 3 and 10. And then we have to insert 6. So when we have to insert 6, what happens is that we have space to store only 2 keys in this node, 3 and 10. Already it is full. So this node has to be split. We have to insert 6. So first arrange this in ascending order. We'll be getting 3, 6 and 10. Okay. So when we arrange it in ascending order, we'll be getting 3, 6 and 10. Now we have to split up this node. To split up this node, what is the rule which has to be followed? Whenever a leaf node is full, the first j entries in the original node is kept there. You have to calculate the value of j by using this formula. The value of j using this formula is order of the leaf node plus 1 divided by 2. So you have to calculate the value of j, and the j entries have to be kept in the original node and the remaining entries have to be moved to a new leaf node. And the jth search value, if j value is 2, then the second search value has to be replicated in the parent internal node. This is the rule which has to be followed. Okay. So now what we have to do is we have to calculate the value of j as per this formula. So according to the question, the order of the leaf node is 2. So 2 plus 1 divided by 2 will be getting 3 by 2, and ceiling of 1.5 is 2. Okay, so value of j is equal to 2. That means according to the formula, the j entries have to be kept in the original node. So 2 entries have to be kept in the original node, which means the first 2 entries, 3 and 6, have to be kept in the original node. Remaining entries, that is 10, has to be moved to a new node. And the jth search value, that is the second search value, has to be replicated in the parent node. What is the second search value? Second search value is 6 here. So the second search value, which is 6, has to be replicated in the parent node. So accordingly, we split up this node 3 and 10. And 3 and 6 is kept in the original node, 10 is moved to the new node, and the second search value, which is 6, is moved to the parent node. Okay. So remember that this holds good for whenever the leaf node is split, the value of j is equal to 2. That means the first 2 entries have to be kept in the original node and the remaining entries have to be moved to the new node, and the second entry has to be replicated in the parent node. This is going to be same because the formula which you are using is this one, the order of leaf node plus 1 divided by 2. That is going to be same throughout the problem. Okay. So next, we have finished inserting 6. The next element which you have to insert is 8. So when we insert 8, where will we insert? First, see the root element. 8 is greater than 6. Okay, so the elements which are the keys which are less than the root will be stored to the left of the root, and the keys which are greater than the root will be stored to the right of the root. So we have to move, we traverse to the right of the value 6. When we traverse to the right of the value 6, it has to be placed in this node. 8 has to be inserted in this node in sorted ascending order. So appropriately 8 can be stored here and 10 can be stored here. So we are placing it as 8 and 10 according to the rule. The next element which we have to insert is 4. So see, 4 is less than 6. So see the root node is 6. 4 is less than 6. So the keys which are less than the root value has to be placed to the left of the root. Okay. So we traverse to the left of the root and see, check out if we have a place to insert 6 in this node. It has to be inserted here. And what is the order in which we have to insert it? It has to be inserted in the order. When it is arranged in sorted ascending order, it has to be 3, 4, and then 6. Okay, this is how it is in sorted ascending order. So according to our formula which we have just calculated, the first two entries, that is 3 and 4, has to be kept in the original node, and 6 has to be moved to the new node, and the second entry, which is 4, has to be replicated in the parent node. Okay, so 3 and 4 has to be kept in the new node, 6 has to be moved to the new node, and the second entry, which is 4, has to be moved to the parent node. So accordingly, it is being inserted here. Okay, 4 has been replicated in the parent node. Previously, we had only 6 in the parent node. Now 4 has been replicated in the parent node here. Now 4 has been inserted. So you can see here that when did we split the leaf node? When we inserted 6, we had to split the leaf node because we didn't have space here. Okay, what is the second insertion? When we inserted 4, again we splitted the leaf node here. 3 and 4 was kept in the original node and 6 was moved to the new node. So when we inserted 4, a leaf node has been split. Next we try to insert 2. When we try to insert 2, where will we insert 2? See, 2 is, again we start from the root, 2 is less than 4. So it has to be, we traverse to the left tree of 4 because 2 has to be placed in the left tree of 4. Now it has to be, 2 has to be placed in this node which contains 3 and 4, right? So here, when we arrange this in 2 in ascending order, we'll be getting 2, 3 and 4, right? So that means according to our splitting of leaf node formula, 2 and 3 has to be kept in the original node and 4 has to be moved to the new node, and the second entry 3 has to be replicated in the parent node. What is the parent node? Parent node is 4 and 6. So I have to replicate 3 also in the parent node. Now the parent node has become full now. Okay, so when the parent node has become full, I can split 2 and 3 and I have placed it in the original node and I have moved this 4 to the new node here. And now I'm talking about parent node. So 3 is replicated in the parent node and parent node now has 3, 4 and 6. Fine. Now the parent node is full. So what is the rule for splitting the parent node? Parent node is also full, leaf node is also full when I try to insert the value 2. Fine. The formula for splitting the parent node is you have to calculate the value of j here, but here you have to use the order of the B plus tree, not the order of the leaf node. So order of the B plus tree has been given in the question. So accordingly, the order of the B plus tree is 3. So 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 divided by 2 is 2. Okay. So j is equal to 2. So the entries in the internal node up to the pointer, up to the tree pointer, up to the second tree pointer is kept, while the second search value is moved to the parent and it is not replicated. Okay. See, check out in your parent node, when I have to replicate 3 in the parent node had 3, 4 and 6. Fine. My parent node had 3, 4 and 6. Okay. So here, when my parent node had 3, 4 and 6, and according to the formula j is equal to 2, And but then I have to the jth search value, that is second search value, is moved to the parent. It need not be replicated according to the rule. So 3 is kept in the original node, 3 is kept in the original node, 6 is moved to the new node, and 4, that is the second search value, has to be moved to the parent node and it need not be replicated. Okay, so accordingly here 3 is there in the original node, 6 is moved to the new node, and 4 is moved to the parent node, and it is not replicated in the internal node. Okay, if it was leaf node, I would have had 4 in the internal node, leaf node, as well as in the parent node. But here we are splitting the parent node. When we split the parent node, we need not have one copy of 4 in the internal node also. One copy is enough, no need to replicate it. So 4 is there only in the parent node. So this is how we split the parent node. The next one is the last insertion. So we had 3 insertions so far. The last insertion is 1. So when we try to insert 1, check out in our tree. So 1 is less than 4. So I traverse to the left tree of 4. 1 is less than 3. I traverse to the left tree of 3. I had to insert 1 in this leaf node, which contains 2 and 3. Fine. Arrange this elements in sorted ascending order. I would be getting 1, 2 and 3. Again, the node overflows. I have to split this leaf node, which contains 2 and 3. So what should I do? 1 and 2 should be kept in the original node, and 3 has to be moved to the new node, and second entry, which is 2, has to be replicated in this parent node. So 2 has to be replicated and it will be there in this node, and it will be 2 and 3 in this node, 1 and 2 in the original node, and 3 will be moved to the new node. So this is how I insert 1 here. So as I told, 1 and 2 is retained in the original node, 3 is moved to a new node, and 2 is replicated because 2 is the second entry as per our rules. So 2 is replicated in the internal node, and according to the rules of B plus tree, the pointers are appropriately pointing to the left and the right trees. So we had how many leaf node splits we had? We had one leaf node split during inserting 6, and then 4, 2 and 1. During all these insertions, we had the splitting of leaf node. Okay, so coming back to our question, maximum number of times leaf nodes would get split up as a result of these insertions. The answer is 4. The next question is, which one of the following statements is not correct about the B plus tree data structure used for creating an index of a relational database table? The first one is B plus tree is a height balanced tree. They are asking which is not correct. Okay, B plus tree is a self-balancing tree data structure. Okay, every node has the same depth. It is a search tree, and every node has the same depth. And even when insertion and deletion is being carried out, the height of the tree is adjusted automatically to ensure that all the nodes are at the same depth. So this statement is right. Okay, this statement B plus tree is a height balanced tree. This one is correct. Next, coming to the third one, key values in each node are kept in sorted order. Yes, B plus tree. In B plus tree, the key values are kept in sorted order. So this one is also right. Each leaf node has a pointer to the next leaf node. This is a special feature of the B plus tree in which each leaf node has a link pointing to the next leaf node so that all the nodes can be traversed, so that all the records can be orderly accessed. So this is also right. Okay, then which one is not correct? Non-leaf nodes have pointers. Non-leaf nodes have pointers to data records. This is false. Only the leaf nodes will have data pointers pointing to the records containing the data. Non-leaf nodes will not be having data pointers. Okay. So the answer to this question would be option B. Non-leaf nodes have pointers to data records. Okay. So the next question is asked in GATE 2007. The order of a leaf node in a tree, B plus tree, is the maximum number of value data record pointer pairs it can hold. Given that the block size is 1K bytes, data record pointer is 7 bytes, value field is 9 bytes, and a block pointer is 6 bytes, what is the order of the leaf node? Now here you have a formula, okay, to calculate the order of the leaf node based on these values. The formula is this one: order of the leaf node into PR plus V plus P less than or equal to, this is an equation, this is an equality. So wherein P leaf stands for order of the leaf node and PR stands for the size of the record pointer, data record pointer. V is the search key field size and P is the block pointer size and B is the block size. Okay. So I substitute all the values given in the question in this formula. The value of the data record pointer is 7 bytes long, so I substitute 7. The value of the search key field size is given as 9. Okay, the value field is 9 bytes long. And then P, the value of block pointer is 6 bytes long is given in the question. So I substitute. The value of the block size is 1K bytes. 1K is equal to 1024. So I've substituted in the question. So accordingly, I'd be getting the value of order of the leaf node as 1018 divided by 16, which is equal to 63. So the answer for this question is option A, which is 63. Now the next question is asked in GATE CS 2004. The order of an internal node in a B plus tree index is the maximum number of children it can have. Suppose that a child pointer takes 6 bytes, the search key field value takes 14 bytes, and the block size is 512 bytes. What is the order of the internal node? They are asking the order of the internal node. So here the formula is P into P plus P minus 1 into V less than or equal to block size. Okay. So order of the internal node is different. Order of the leaf nodes are different in a B plus tree. Okay. So P is the order of the B plus tree, and capital P is your block pointer size, and V is the search key field size, and B is the block size. So substituting the values given in the question in this formula. So here your block size is 512 bytes and your search key field size is given as 14 bytes. So I have substituted it in the formula, and the child pointer takes 6 bytes. So I have substituted that in the formula. So accordingly would be getting 20P is equal to 526. So we'll be getting the value of P as 26. So the option C is the right answer for this question. Next question is, a B plus tree index is to be built on the name attribute of the student relation, which means your search key field is going to be the name field of the student relation. Assume that all the student names are of length 8 bytes, disk blocks are of size 512 bytes, and index pointers are of size 4 bytes. What would be the best choice of the degree of the B plus tree? Okay, degree or order denotes the minimum and the maximum bound on the number of child pointers which a node can have. Okay, so the formula is the same formula which we have discussed. P into P plus P minus 1 into V is less than or equal to block size, where small p is your order of the B plus tree. So small p is the order, capital B is the block size, V is the search key field size. The search key field is name field here, and all student names are of length 8 bytes. Okay, search key field size is 8 and the block size is 512 and index pointers are of size 4 bytes. Okay, so capital P value, which is block pointer size value, is 4 here. So accordingly, when we substitute it in the formula, we'd be getting P is equal to 43.3. So it is an equality equation. So P is equal to 43. Option C is the right answer for this question. The next question is, B plus trees are considered balanced because option A, the length of the paths from the root to all the leaf nodes are equal. As I already told you, B plus tree is a self-balancing search tree data structure and all the nodes are kept at the same depth. So length of the path from the root to all the leaf nodes are all equal. Yes, it is true. The length of the paths from the root to all leaf nodes differ from each other by at most 1. This is not true. The number of children of any two non-leaf sibling nodes differ by at most 1. This is also not true. The number of records in any two leaf nodes differ by at most 1. Such a rule is also not there. So the reason for B plus tree is considered balanced is because all the nodes are at the same depth, which is option A is the right answer for this question. So that is all about some practice questions on B plus trees. Hope you like the video. See you in my next video. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.
Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon and press all to get instant updates.